spanning, you know, left side or right side. Kind of just a different experience compared to a lot of maps. I don't know. I just like it. I feel like a lot of fun games that I've cast have been on this map too. So, good start.
John Silas says, my contribution code is grayed out and I can't contribute.
Are you logged in, John Solo?
Or have you already contributed?
Oh, he's trying to double dip. Which is cool.
Yeah, dip as much as you possibly can, but yeah, I assume that means that you've already claimed your code there. Anyway, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have got ourselves the finals for Afrika World number 80. In the top left, it's Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Zest. Top right, pardon me.
You're good. I do that all the time. And in the bottom left, all the way down here, it's our Red Terran. He's Cure. He is absolutely not losing today. At least not yet. Hasn't lost a game.
Okay, so we've got an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object.
That's what they say. Little probe harass. Again, this dates back to the year 1998, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you weren't born then.
I was.
But the SCD, you weren't born?
I was a year old.
Whew. The poor SCV trying to build a barracks and a probe comes in to mess with him. That dates back to ancient times. And every Terran on Earth knows how to deal with it, so.
Takes a few years, but eventually we get the hang of it.
Exactly.
Okay. Marine on the way for cure. So no Reaper. And you think we're just going to see that 3 racks play, but I was tech lab for cure. Changing it up.
Look at that. It's like maybe Zest watched my series against Classic and he knows.
Yeah,
he knows what I'm up to.
Maybe he does just respect the Zest more, in a sense, that he will try and catch him off guard.
Yeah, no, that's fair. If you respect a player enough to where you feel like a strategy that you're good at is not good enough, then it's fair. It hurts. It hurts your pride, but yeah.
Yeah, I like the change up by Kier. These guys are teammates too.
Yeah, the fast concussive shell.
I
like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. Man, do you... Oh, you probably don't remember when Marauders just came with the concussive shell natively?
No, that would have been Wings of Liberty, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
It might have honestly just been the beta, to tell you the truth.
Oh,
because it was so good.
Oh, I bet. Imagine Proxy Marauder. Oh.
Yeah, people are doing it in the beta left and right, and Protoss are just like, what do we do? And, yeah, I'm going to go look it up while these Marauders are walking across the map.
Is that where it all went wrong? Blizzard,
in the beta?
Blizzard changed that? They should have just let it be?
Maybe? Let's see. Marauder, Wings of Liberty. Concussive Shells Research. But... yeah, so it was in the beta.
Does he get the Stalker? Not quite. That's happy times for Zest. I was wondering if Kier was going to try and back up a little bit more. He really wants to trade out. And he does end up trading out 2 Marauders for 1 Stalker. Not the greatest. Then again, making your escape in that situation is not easy either.
No, that's what Concussive Shells is intended to do. Yeah, it must have been in one of those battle reports that they used to do back when StarCraft 2 was in the beta. They just show off new units, and they're like, look at this cool new unit. It's the Marauder. Does heavy damage, and it slows stuff that it hits, and everyone's like, cool. And then everybody thought about it for 4 seconds, and they're like, oh.
I would have liked to be around at that time.
It was an exciting time. It was crazy exciting. You know what's nuts is we waited for 12 years for StarCraft 2 from Broodworm. And we're coming up on 12 here from StarCraft 2 to the present, so...
Yeah, that's fair. It's been, what, how many years since Legacy of the Void? A surprising amount, like 6?
6. Almost 6. It was November 2016.
Oh my god, the boys are coming.
Alright! Kier says, time to bring the boys. Zest doesn't know this is happening because he's over here with a bunch of Blink Stalkers.
He's in Protoss La La Land right now. Like, make Blink Stalkers, cheese the Terran. Well, attack the Terran. I'm not going to say cheese. Zest is scouting out. He's like, where is it?
Oh, there's...
And by it, I mean everything.
Yeah, I'm not... Wow, alright. I'm not sure if Stalkers can handle this.
No, that probe's not being pulled to fight either. By God, Kira's just massacring everything. All the probes will die at least down here. Yeah. Force field goes down. Great micro on the Stalkers by Zest, I guess. Oh, we've also got... Yeah, the SCVs dying are on the front lines, pardon me.
Yeah, poor guys sacrificing their lives just to win this one battle.
Battery overcharge.
No, it's not. It's gone.
Wait, was that battery even powered there? I don't think it was. But...
Can you overcharge a non-powered battery?
I don't think so.
On? Shenanigans.
I call shenanigans. I don't know if it actually healed anything there. Maybe that's what happened.
It was just doing the animation? That feels like a bug.
Yeah, maybe it was just the green we saw and it didn't actually shoot out a beam. I'm curious.
Yeah, that wasn't green if it's not powered. That's weird. Well, both players took some hits there. We're at 34 to 29 workers.
Kier right now just wants to get... If Kier was a perfectly happy Terran, he'd have 2 medivacs on the way right now, but he did not go for that. Instead, he went for 5 racks, no factory. Which is why he's got an ungodly amount of bio.
And you know what's good against Stalkers is an ungodly amount of bio.
This is true. Oh, the Warp Prism powered the battery.
Oh, smart.
Smart.
Smart. This is why co-casters are important. Because 2 brains are better than 1.
Oh no! Someone in chat came up with it.
Oh. Marauder
Apparently
King.
2 casters is not enough.
Not enough. That's what chat is for. Chat is smart.
Yeah. It's sort of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but then when you use the phone a friend option.
Right. That's what we did.
Like, chat, we need you.
Cure, buddy. I don't know about this.
No medivacs with bio really has its weaknesses.
It's got a time limit. Like, if you get an early attack without medivacs, great. But at 8 minutes, and at 9 minutes, and at 10 minutes, no.
Yeah, and he's just got his factory on the way now, so he is ages away from medivacs. Oh, and he just used a scan, too, to kill the Observer. Doesn't even get the Observer, and there's the Dark Shrine done. Where's those DTs?
Where are they?
There they at. Alright,
Don't mule. Don't do it. They'll kill you. Don't do it.
He's gonna murder you.
Don't mule. He's not muling. He's not muling.
Does he expect the DTs to drop? He's like, oh, he muled.
He did it. No, he scanned.
Oh, okay.
He scanned.
Hey, there should be turrets on the way. Turrets on the way. Sing the turret song. Make the DTs be gone. This is still not happy times for Kier.
Two SCVs is not the end of the world.
Oh my god.
Oh, the DT committed suicide.
But it's fine.
Almost. It almost committed suicide. It tried real hard.
Okay. So Kier does have himself a boatload of bio still, but Zest is attacking himself. No medivacs just yet. Give medivac.
Gib. Gib.
Okay, in comes the Protoss player. Zest just says, die, Terran, die. SCV's being pulled into the fray.
Yeah, 12 SCVs down means it is a pretty significant disadvantage of 16 workers now for the Terran.
No more force fields, so Kier does make the dive. Zest with his Prism Micro and more Zealots on the ground to buffer for this, though, is quite significant. +1 not yet done as this fight occurs for Kier. His bio would be dealing so much more damage if that was done, but in the end, it looks like Kier is not going to hold on.
No, not with 17 SCVs to 48 probes. Army down to 9 supply too. GG. Zest.
What a scrappy game number 1.
Crappy. I thought for sure when all those Marines and Marauders and SCVs showed up at Zest Natural Base and there's only Stalkers to defend, that Zest was dead.
I did not know it was possible for Terran to lose with that much bio.
Incredible. All right. Well, yeah, Zest Army Value Graph just tells the whole story there. It's pretty even around 7 minutes, but then just he never stops making stuff. And Kier doesn't have the economy to really keep up, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, the DTs were pretty darn good too.
We're all right. I mean, any damage in a game between players of this caliber is going to be good damage, but not complaining. So we're on Oxide for map number 2 of this best of 7. Thanks for everybody for using said Matcherino code. Again, you can just go to the page, log in with whatever you want to log in with, and just click on the coupon code button. Easy to use. Tell your friends. Tell your family. It's easy peasy. All right. So it looks like we got our players in the lobby. Again, we're on Oxide. Looks like everybody is very amped and ready to go here.
Yeah.
Spamming. Go, 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 go. Come on, LaughNgamez, you're too slow. Go, 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 go.
I'm doing it as fast as I can. My hand's all sweaty. My mouse is slipping as I try and press the start button.
It's slipping out of your hand, falling on the floor.
Yeah, I'm making them wait. It's just I'm trying to catch it like a wet fish. I'm getting tangled up in the cable.
On the way down, you bonk your head on your desk. Oh, being a caster is hard, you guys. You have no idea. The pressure we're under.
Okay. In the bottom left-hand side of Oxide, it is Cure.
And in the top right, he's pink, looking good. Zest.
Takes a macho man like Zest to rock the pink.
I think it's true. We already had our proxy. I was going to complain and ask for one, but we did get that proxy factory for Cure.
Yeah, maybe
not
we'll bring
against
that out
Zest,
again.
though. Yeah, it's
That
possible.
was on this map, he did it.
True. Good position for it. Zippity zoppity. Can you imagine being that at a CV? Get orders to go build a barracks, and you just know you're gonna get electrocuted.
It's like,
I hate this
easily
job
the worst
so much.
shift.
Yeah, like you don't die, but you just get zapped a few times, and it sucks.
Sort
You
of,
just woke up.
it'd be sort of like if you're like a paper boy and you know that there's this house with a dog.
Yeah, and he's
You're
just
like-
gonna nip at your ankles a
Yeah.
couple times. Yeah, worse. Just dreading it. Factory on the way.
Okay, no 3 racks.
Widowmine drop. Activate.
I dig it.
What can Terran do that Protoss hate?
Bunker on the way too, so Cure gets bonus points for that.
Indeed. Twilight Council opening from Zest. Nothing too crazy there. Probably going to go for that blink.
Yeah, no surprise there.
No.
Double Hellion.
Alright, so not a proxy Hellion maneuver, but just regular old Hellions in the main.
Yeah.
But I guess with the medevac, you can get there pretty fast. Hellions and Widow Mines.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Oh, I love the way Zest plays with his Adept. Shades it away, but then uses it to scout. Gets an extra shot on the Hellion just for doing that. Okay, mines going up in the bases. Okay, so it's a Stargate.
Yeah, is he worried about Oracle then? Yeah. Fair enough. DT opening though. DT Shrine warping in.
I love it.
Yeah, slow.
I really
Slow
love
build,
this.
but pretty strong. You thinking Archons or you thinking DTs?
I'm thinking, oh, I think it'll definitely be Archons. It's whether it'll be the DTs at first. But this could just be huge here for Zest. Because 2 Archons against what Kier has, some Widow Mines, it's going to be huge. Medivac chasing the Prism awkwardly. I guess this is a good move as it'll prevent the warping. The Prism cannot set up when the Medivac's chasing it. That's an interesting response by Kier. Instead of just boosting his Medivac across the map, he's like, yeah, you can't warp in your DTs. I love this. I've never seen this before.
It's like a kid, the annoying kid, following you around in the neighborhood.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Stop following me, Ernest. What are you doing? What are you up to? Can I play?
Oh, and there's the Viking.
Oh my gosh. This is genius out of Kier.
Yeah, this is a big brain play. Zest can't recall at this point. Oh my god.
Is the saving grace?
He's gonna burrow the mines, trying to catch it.
Saving grace is that Vikings are slow.
Is there a recall yet? It's going to the corner.
There's the recall. Okay, so it escapes.
And there's the DT, but the turret's up.
Oh! Goodbye, DT.
Very nice. Raven on the way too for Kier. This game is looking great for Kier all of a sudden. Zest, what does he have in position to deal with this mine drop? Nothing really.
No.
In they go. And he's not reacting. Oh my god. 10, 12.
That could have been a... Okay. All right. Oh, he just gave up 2, though.
Yeah, 14, Zest.
He messed up the micro on that and lost 2
all the
instead of
mines
1.
get out. Oh my gosh.
And the medevac escapes. Wait, does it escape? Stalkers came into the main base.
No, Zest is just going for an attack.
Okay.
That is going to be hard to pull off when you're at 33 workers. Against
your
a
ability
Terran who is well defended. Or I shouldn't say well defended, but he's got a tank.
Yeah, tank in a good position too, not easily blinked on top of and
Raven
sniped.
as well. Okay, he's going to try and pull the Archons into this. But even still, the Raven will be able to drop a turret. There's yet another tank out. Widowmine drop going to go in yet again towards Zest's base.
You know what doesn't save you from Widowmine drops are shield batteries.
This is true. The one thing.
3 probes.
Okay, in goes Zest, but the tank's in a beautiful position.
The tank is just getting free shots after free shots here.
Auto turret goes down. The Archons show themselves. The Stalkers blink on. SCV is pulled into the fray, but all Kier really needs to do here is hold on. And it looks like he's going to be able to do that. Another auto turret gets dropped. Everything's coming back here for Kier. He's also got mines still in the main base of Zest.
Oh.
Zest is microing his heart out, but GG Kier.
Nice.
Great game.
Was it just failure to respond to a Widowmine drop? I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's part of it. Like, well, yeah, initially not responding to the mine drop. And then instead of responding to the follow-up mine drop, he was just on the other side of the map going for an all-in.
Fair enough. Yeah, Widowmine is a good unit. I was so shocked when Zest just didn't respond. It's in vision. I know it's a lot to expect these players to see everything that's happening all the time, but there's a specific timing for Widow Mine drop where you just kind of have to be obsessively paying attention to your mineral lines. And games that I've seen recently, games that I've cast recently, Protoss just pull those probes away, send one back in to take the Widow Mine hit, and move on. To lose 12 probes there was brutal.
Yeah. Easily the highlight of that game, though, for me was the medevac just following the prism.
Yes.
Like, I gotta say, 9 out of 10 Terrans are so hell-bent on getting that Widow Mine drop off that they just abandon the prism.
Right. But not Cure, and it paid off.
That was huge.
And the Widow Mine drop did a ton of damage. Go figure. All right, we're on Juggernautha for our next map. Thank you, Aki, for highlighting these people who use the coupon code Evan, Lord Loken, Jason Whitty, Alpha X Sushi, Word True, SND420, James Oliver, and Tosti. Additionally, Tony Parker, TY Fanboy, Aurajax, Somicron, Tiger A6, Odier98, and John Solo. 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're all very handsome, and the players appreciate it.
And talented. And strong.
Okay, so he kind of fumbled a little bit in that last game, but I'm sure he'll bring it back. It's Zest.
Man, I'm left. She's got it tied up. It's Cure. I think Cure just like picked a name out of the dictionary for his name. I think it means something.
Yeah, that's an odd one.
It is. Like Hero makes sense, right? Flash makes sense. Like, there's a lot of these. Zest, I think, makes sense.
Do you think Zest just opened like one of the last pages in the dictionary? Like Z. Oh, Zest. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's easy to spell. Easy to remember.
Yeah, Cure's an interesting one.
Should ask him. Oh, and Somicron with a $10 donation to the prize pool. Straight up. Thank you, Somicron.
Thank you very much, Somicron.
Hailing from Australia. Typical SCV probe shenanigans. It's got to be day 1 of training for SCVs, right? There's going to be probes that come and try to kill you. Going to have a buddy system.
Yeah, the buddy system is very real when it comes to SCVs. Never go to the bathroom alone.
Right. If a probe tries to zap you, immediately call for a friend. They'll come help you.
Yeah, okay, we're going to teach you how to build things, but first, you got to learn how to defend yourself against this little orb.
Right. He's got a taser. It doesn't hurt very much, but he will win in a fight, straight up.
Okay, so Juggernautha is Zest's map pick. Cure breaking out the 3 racks for it, so it must be a very special occasion. Okay, Robo already on the way for Zest. We'll see. What's it going to be out of this Twilight Council? Nothing yet, so probably Blink. It's not going to be the DTs again, I don't think. Or is it? Oh, it is!
Hey!
Zest calls Mulligan.
Yeah. I really wanted that to work. Do it again. Combat shield getting started up here from Cure. Working on that stim. I really really wish Mech was more viable against Protoss.
So do I.
It feels like Protoss has all these kind of different things they can do, but Terran's like, Marines, Marauders, Medevacs, Siege Tanks, I guess, Liberators.
Yep.
That's it. That's what I can do.
I will throw hands with anyone who says that mech is viable against Protoss.
I've seen it kind of work every once in a while over the last year or so. But
Yes.
never consistently.
But the players who make it work could have beat that Protoss with bio easier. Mech always makes the game closer than it should be.
Fair enough.
Okay, so an odd timed move out by Kier. Before the stim timing, battery is doing what it can. No overcharge since the force field worked pretty well. There's the overcharge.
There we go.
So Kier kind of preemptively baited that out though, and in 10 seconds he's going to have stim and combat shield to go in again.
That is kind of genius, actually.
There is an immortal, however, and oh, they tough. And it just destroyed one of those poor...
The Marauders take a ton of damage from them.
Oh yeah, it's a 3-shot kill.
Yeah, there's enough energy for scan. Not that we're using it, but by golly, we have enough energy for one.
Yeah, so things definitely went better for Zest than they did for Kier.
And Kier's heading home.
Is he going to try and catch that prism? If he can get that, that would really turn this game towards Kier's lead. Oh, but Zest just hanging out. He's been through this before.
He has some scars.
Oh, boys. And Zest Phoenix is not scouting. He let it idle for a second, so he's going to have a little bit less of a heads up on this. He's going to check the natural and think, did I kill that many SCVs?
Killing that many SCVs.
And the answer is no, you didn't, Zest.
Everybody pull in.
Zest is battening down the hatches. Gateway goes down, in comes Kier. There's the force fields. SCV's being caught. Kier might have to back out and just go in again. Zest likely will have energy, though, for another round of force fields, and that's why I'm not a fan of this 3 racks play.
No, force field really good here. Shield battery overcharge does wear off, and there's the indication to go.
Yeah, but more force fields and it don't work.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like everyone's still firing for Cure here. Mortal down.
I still think it's going to be a cleanup by Zest.
Yeah, the pro pull's nice. The DT pull is really nice here, too. Forces a scan out, so 1 fewer mule back home, but the sentry is getting focused down. No! Sick Warp Prism Micro, keeping the sentries alive. And GG Zest takes game number 3, 2-1 lead in this best of 7. That was some pretty good stuff. You don't see Warp Prism Micro with sentries very much. I liked it. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Cure, again, just deciding to pull the boys, feeling he's behind, he needs to get something done here, and then Force Field's a good unit. And then overall, just a bit of a tough ask, really, for anybody to do that against Zest from a Terran perspective. He's too strong.
He's just too strong.
Too strong. We're back on the Romanticide for map number 4 of this best of 7. Thanks everybody for using the coupon code. And John Solo came back with a $10 donation to the prize pool. The players will appreciate that. Yeah. Everybody playing here today is going to appreciate your generosity there. It'll encourage them to come back to more Africa Worlds. So if you want more Zest and Cure in this, then good choice. Well done. Thank you. And how? All right. Romanticide here. This is an important game, I feel like. If Cure can tie the series up, then I think he's going to be in a fine position to maybe steal this. But if he loses this and goes down 3-1...
I agree. Very much so.
That's where the badness starts.
Okay, in the top left, it's Zest.
And in the bottom right, Cure.
Yeah, you gotta give it to Cure for trying to make that happen on a map like Juggernaut. So big. And then, yeah, the force fields and the decision to pull into the natural by Zest was just brilliant. It's what you gotta do.
Yeah, and you had just enough warning there, right? That's why you scout, especially hallucinated Phoenix Scout if you're Protoss.
Mm-hmm.
You see that stuff coming.
Okay, what now for Cure? So far he hasn't gone for a double gas play. It's always been racks into CC. And that trend will continue. And so will this one. Do you guys have a stat this weekend?
A
holiday?
Stat? It's Memorial Day on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's generally a day off for most people. Unless, I guess, you work food or retail, which is usually how that goes. As someone who used to work retail, I understand.
Where'd you work?
Apple Store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't great working the day after Thanksgiving and working Christmas
I bet
Eve
not.
and like, oh. All right. What crazy things are happening in this game? Let's predict something.
Battle Cruiser by Cure.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's crazy. That fits the paradigm there. I mean, there's a starport on the way, so sure.
There is.
It's on the way to that.
He's not reactoring out Hellions or building anything that costs gas.
True.
He's not making anything right now.
Just
Tell
got a
me I'm
Marine.
wrong.
Your evidence is mounting. Widowmine on the way, though.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a Widowmine drop, but it could be.
Could be Widowmine drop into Battle Cruiser. Nobody expects to follow up BC.
Damn it, Kira, you're making me look like a jackass. If I was right, though, I would have been riding that high for, like, a week.
Oh, man. I would have brought that up in every Africa for all time. It's not too late, man. Make that medevac, throw it on a tech lab.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
Kira. Be a man.
I feel like there was a brief moment in time where Mass Battlecruiser was kind of good against Protoss.
I don't think it ever has been.
Okay.
I think that it's been used well, but I think a good Protoss player never dies to it.
Hmm.
Because, yeah, it's just make Tempest, and if you manage your Tempest right, you're good.
That is the trick. Raven on the way. Do like a good Raven. And behold, I mean, this is
Dun, dun, dun.
as obvious a Widowmine drop as you're ever going to see.
Yeah, and then the third Phoenix
Then
pops
you'll-
out just to lift them up, just like that.
Okay, so this is an example of a Widowmine drop going perfectly for the Protoss player.
This is an example of why you should build a battle cruiser instead. This single Hellion kills more than those two Widowmines.
Sure did. Infinitely more, because you know it's more than zero. Everything.
Yeah, Kier is in a rough spot. And instead of building a battle cruiser, he just elects to start making bio.
Don't listen to LaughNgamez, everybody. Don't make battle cruisers versus Protoss. He is saying crazy things.
I mean, if Kier loses this game and doesn't build a battle cruiser, I kind of have a point.
Sort of, yeah. That's how it works.
My logic is flawless.
I'm gonna start using that when Zergs don't make infestors and lose. Because he didn't make infestors. I do kind of believe that, though. I think infestors are way better than Zerg players are treating them right now.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going ultras against really fast stimmed bio. If you fungal those guys, it's so much easier for ultras to munch them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're going ultras, I think you gotta have them.
You do, but so many times. I just see Zergs go ultras, and then the Marines and Marauders are running away and kiting them, and it's like, where are my fungals at?
Okay, so Kier is moving out. He's got a good supply lead. He's got the Raven, too. Very significant. Now, the problem is Zest has got High Templar, waiting to potentially feed back this. Psystorm's about halfway done. Kier really needs to hit before that's done. And honestly, if he can, he could potentially kill the Protoss player. I mean, he's got this Raven. Whatever spell he uses, it's going to be good. He's got 150 energy. If he could get turrets down, he sees the Templar. He actually disables them.
Interference Matrix on High Templar!
How many times have you seen that?
That's the first time I've ever seen that. Also, it didn't really do anything because force fields.
Yeah, force fields are pretty good in TvP.
It was still hot, though.
It was. Well done by Kier.
Well
I didn't even know you could click on something that small.
Me neither. Thank you, Haldy, for using the coupon code plus 20 cents more.
Okay, Zest wins. GG. Oh,
hey, Protoss, you want to win a PvT? Storm your enemy units once and they'll GG out.
Oh my god. Oh, Zest, you freaking villain.
Rip. Thanks, Haldy, though, for using the coupon code and the sponsored quest. That was great. Anyway, yep. That, that hurts.
There was not a lot of turnaround on that one. That was just Storm GG. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh. All right. Let's get in that lobby.
It's looking pretty good for Zest.
Yeah. We're on Blackburn. Super fun map. Really like this map.
Yeah, quite unique.
Close enough to Golden Wall that it makes my heart happy.
Yeah, Golden Wall was a treat.
The fact that the players wanted to get rid of it is the greatest villainy they've ever done.
It's any time that there's something fun. Players say, no, 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 no.
No, no, no. We need standard behavior all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing out of line, nothing crazy.
I think the problem is that when there's just one weird map that the players are like, oh, it's just the 1 out of 7 that I don't like. We'll never play that map.
Yeah.
But then what if Blizzard added like 9 weird maps? Then they'd have no choice.
That is not a bad idea. Team Liquid map contest, people. Make crazy maps. All of you.
All right. He is looking damn fine in the right side of Blackburn. It's Zest.
Storm is a good unit. And in the bottom left, he's on the ropes. It's Cure.
I do
In
not get an... Sorry, go on.
What his probe lessons are how to murder SCVs. Lesson 1.
I guess so.
Because it can't be that complicated warping in a unit, right? I assume you just like press a button inside your little probe cockpit. The robot does this, and it just requests a building to go here.
Yeah, maybe they just like think what building they want.
I mean, they're robots, so maybe. I don't know how much robots think. I guess purifiers think. Protoss did make the mistake of giving their robots sentience.
Yes. That was cool.
Caused them a lot of problems, like they always do.
And it will never go wrong for humans.
It's already going wrong, man. We're already going down that path.
Oh yeah.
It's too late now.
The rivets are coming for us.
Yep.
Buy your guns. Buy a cabin in the middle of nowhere. Go live in the woods.
It's your best bet. Best bet for survival.
And
Get off
that
the grid.
is why we need a land mode for Starcraft 2.
There you go. Because eventually the internet's going to go away.
Mm-hmm.
Hostility says, I miss Disco Bloodbath. I hear you, man. There's a lot of maps that I miss.
There is a lot of maps I miss too. I'm not sure Disco's one of them.
What was the map with the, like, pachinko things in the middle of it?
I don't know.
Remember, like, your units to walk through had to, like...
wasn't
ding,
that
ding,
Disco?
Ding, 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 ding. Was that Disco Bloodbath?
I think it might have
Did it
been.
have the disco floor and the pachinko feature? That's pretty good. It's a pretty good map.
And that was actually a unique map that got played on a fair bit too.
That is true. I don't think it lasted
can be
long
done.
enough. I mean, they kind of started bringing back old maps a little bit.
I want, I think it was, no. It was a 3-player map.
Oh.
That was like in the Oval.
A 3-player map?
Yeah, it was pretty small, and it would probably go terrible in Legacy of the Void, but I liked it.
Huh.
I think it was in both Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void, but I can't remember anything past that.
Right. 4 SCVs. Pretty
Nice,
good for an
nice.
Oracle these days. Combat Shield. Stim on the way. Cure is doing his best. Is doing his duty here. To take down the evil and hated Protoss enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, lore-wise, Terran and Protoss unite to fight against the Zerg more often than not.
Yeah, most of the time.
That's why they had to make bad Protoss
Yes.
in Legacy of the Void, because...
Turns out they wanted to make Protoss the good guys.
Yep.
So pretty quick third for Zest. Already halfway done.
Yeah, that's really fast here at 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, he's only on 2 gates. He's got an extra couple of gates going up, so it is going to be a primarily gateway unit defense for Zest early on against this 3-Rax play, with the Oracles too.
Yeah, once again, Oracle count heavier than 1.
Oh, Zest is thinking of dirty
my-
things, and oh my god, there's no
gosh.
turret.
Oh, he just zip, zap. Okay, lost one.
Oh,
Fun's
the
over.
Marines are in position, the Oracles are fine.
Sort of. They need to stay in
recall?
the exact right spot or they die. Yeah, they need to get out. Oh my gosh, it's gonna
Oh.
die.
One goes down, that's pretty good. Kier's
Yeah.
moment is going to be pretty darn soon, which he needs to attack.
He needs to get a ton of stuff done with it too.
7 SCVs, 6 Marines for 2 Oracles. Yeah, Kier does need to get something done. He's going for a third, though, which I honestly like. Like, would he be able to kill Zest if he tried? Probably not, if we're being honest. I think, anyway. I don't know.
Yeah. I love this little 4 Marine hit squad. We got this. We are the elite of the elite.
The Oracle Hunters.
Yeah, we're gonna find it, we're gonna kill it. And by that we mean we're not gonna kill it. Because it can fly and we can't.
Now imagine if they just gave Marines jetpacks.
Ooh.
Why was that never a thing?
Because Marines are good enough already. It's probably the answer. They're so good. They're fast, they're pretty strong, they hit hard, attack air and ground.
Okay, hear me
Got
out.
good
Let
range.
me pay an extra 50 gas for a Marine and let it fly.
Is it fly or is it like Reaper stuff?
Fly. I don't want none of that Reaper stuff.
Like, always flying?
Always.
Alright.
Except for when they land to teabag on whatever they kill.
Gosh. It's just Call of Duty all over again. Man, so basically Kier's been able to get a super fast third base, a massive economy lead, and he's fine. He might lose this gateway. That's a minor problem. I love the animation of the lasers going down. You see the stalkers shooting yoop.
And the Marauder
Yeah.
shells going up.
They go straight and then they go zoop.
I mean, this is why I said I liked Kier going for his third base. So at least he's not that far behind. He's not in a great spot, but he's not that far behind.
No, he's not. He's got mules. You're never behind with mules.
He might be tight pressed to make something happen, but there's always a chance.
Don't see why not. We believe. Ooh, catching that Oracle would be great. No! Paying attention. That's one thing the pros are just masters at that I could never just figure out.
The Oracle?
Units out on the map, like randomly running into the enemy, and they see that and immediately reverse direction. Like, I'm macroing. Like, I'm somewhere else. How are they macroing and working on paying attention to the Oracle that closely?
I honestly think it's just having the right cycles in your mind. Like check unit, macro, check unit, macro.
I guess. I suppose there's not a lot of else going on other than macroing and that Oracle.
That's interesting. Those Marauders got to be careful, though. There's 3 Immortals. That's enough to one-shot them.
Hallucinated Colossus is kind of fun.
It is. Now, here's a question. If you get Extended Thermal Lance, and you have got Colossus, and you hallucinate Colossus, does the hallucination get Extended Thermal Lance?
I don't know. Do hallucinations get the upgrades that their non-hallucinated counterparts get?
Okay.
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Cure loads on up, going into the main base of Zest. The boost is in flight. There's a lot of gateways here. Zest's warp gates did just do a warp in.
Zest's army is everywhere else. Oh, now they're coming back.
Okay, 11 probes go down. This bio is going to trade out as well as it can. Psystorm.
Oh, no!
Cure
Feedback!
actually gets out with a few of the units and a couple of the medivacs. That's not insignificant.
3 medevacs and like, what, 3 units? And then drop it into the gold here, too. This is good. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're not dropping in there. That's bad. Oh, Stalker's not getting microed there, though. Tension was elsewhere for a minute, and there's been no mining at this gold base at all.
Still, though, a lack of ghosts here for Cure. He's just getting them up now. Might make things a little difficult. 2-2 is about to finish up for Cure. That would actually be a good upgrade lead for him, but then there's Psystorm somewhere here for the Protoss. Where are the High Templar for Zest? Quite a ways behind. Getting some Ludomine shots off. Also hitting this base, the 4th for Zest. Zest's quite committed here. Can Cure hang on?
I'm going to go with no, because that third base is in all of the trouble. The SCVs are running for their lives. That command center is probably dead. Cure, if he can even this up by killing this base on the right side, then I'll feel better about his chances. But for now, he's a 2-basing Terran, which is a terrible place to be.
Yeah.
The Immortals are just kind of owning that ramp right now.
I mean, he is slaughtering everything. Looks like High Templar's coming back into prison. One Psy Storm goes down. Is there a second? Yes, there is. That's very painful for Kier.
I mean, healing is good, but army value is 88 to 39. SCV's getting pulled off the line. Trying to help deal with this, but that is a negatory.
Yeah,
Captain
the 2-2
Kirk.
bio is trying, but oh man, it looks like in the end, Zest is going to take a 4-1. Looking pretty darn good today. GG.
Yeah, GG. That Archon in the back was like, I want to fight too. No, not a